Hey everybody, Sam Kavaris in the Nimnik Sports Update. Congratulations to Matt Kuchar, who's the 2012 Players Champion. It is not out of the ordinary to think that he was almost destined to be that, having moved here 11 years ago with his parents, lived here for a while, moved to Atlanta, got married, moved to St. Simons. He, his wife, and his two kids live there with a whole contingent of PGA Tour players. But he knows a lot about the stadium course. He knows a lot about Ponte Vedra, the winds, the feel of it there, and certainly took advantage of the stadium course on Sunday when it was available. But remember, in the last 5 years, the 5 years that it's moved to May, nobody who's led after 54 holes has gone on to win the tournament. It's always somebody coming out of the field to win it, whether it was KJ Choi or Sergio or Stenson, Tim Clark, any of those guys. None of them played in the last group. So it was very interesting to watch how Kuchar just kind of plodded along, moved up, stayed right in there. In the end, he only shot 70, which is 2 under. And when he three-putted 17 and gave Ricky Fowler a chance to come within 1, if he had made that putt on 18, it certainly made for an exciting finish. But Kuchar hit hybrid off of the tee at 18, which is hard to believe anyway, and then 5-iron to the front, and then 2 putts later he was the champion. You always look for that signature picture, whether it was Fred Funk throwing his hat down, or the way Freddie Couples leaned over, or how Davis Love walked up 18 with the victory in hand. This one probably will be Matt Kuchar with his 2 sons standing there on 18 smiling after the handshake with Kevin Na. It was a little disappointing to hear Kevin Na say that he was heckled out there because he was having some difficulty in pulling the trigger. There's no place for that. And the guy is such a good guy and an excellent player and is very accountable for his own actions. Anybody who did that reminds me of Hal Valdez, who jumped in the water to probably cost Jeff Sluman a chance to be the Players' Champion in 1987. Nonetheless, it was just a phenomenal tournament. Matt Rapp, the executive director, has this kind of dream, this vision of the tournament becoming the Kentucky Derby of North Florida. He's from Louisville, and he wants it to have that feel. And I got to tell you, in just 1 year, he really has made a big difference over what has happened last year with all of the different venues for just ordinary patrons to go in and refresh themselves, get cooled down. This is a real step forward for the tournament, which I still believe is probably the best run sporting event in the world. It's hard to believe that they're holding probably 7 consecutive Florida-Georgia games out there Monday through Sunday, but it really is an event that you don't want to miss coming up in 2013. It is a cultural happening, I guess you could say, in North Florida, and they happen to play a golf tournament. I'm Sam Kavaris, and that's the Nimnik Sports Update.